Today, on June 14, 2025, a truly massive event is unfolding in the heart of America's capital, Washington, D.C. The city is buzzing with an extraordinary energy, preparing for a military parade of a scale not seen in many years. This grand procession is organized to celebrate a very special milestone, the 250th birthday of the United States Army. It's a day to honor the long and storied history of the soldiers who have served the nation. The streets are lined with people from all over the country, all waiting eagerly to witness this historic display of military pride and power. The air is filled with a sense of patriotism and anticipation for the day's events. The parade is not just a tribute to the Army, it also happens to coincide with another significant date. Today is also President Donald Trump's 79th birthday, adding a personal layer to the national celebration. This dual significance has made the event even more prominent, drawing immense attention from both the public and the media. The planning has been meticulous, aiming to create a memorable spectacle that showcases America's military heritage and its modern strength. For many, it is a chance to see the armed forces up close, a rare opportunity to connect with the men and women in uniform and the powerful machines they operate in a celebratory setting. From the early morning hours, the atmosphere in Washington, D.C. has been electric. The sounds of distant military bands practicing their tunes have been echoing through the city streets, mixing with the chatter of excited crowds. Security is tight, as expected for an event of this magnitude, with police and military personnel visible at every corner, ensuring everything runs smoothly and safely. The city has transformed overnight, with barriers and viewing stands altering its familiar landscape. The parade promises to be a full-day affair, designed not just as a march, but as a comprehensive tribute, complete with ceremonies, music, and a grand finale of fireworks. This celebration is a powerful statement intended to be a source of national pride and unity. It brings together elements of history, tradition, and contemporary military prowess into one single flowing narrative down Constitution Avenue. The organizers have pulled out all the stops to ensure that this is more than just a parade. It is an immersive experience for everyone present. For those watching from the sidelines or on television, it is a vivid reminder of the nation's history and the continuous service of its armed forces, all set against the backdrop of the Capitol's iconic monuments on a bright summer day. The parade itself is a breathtaking sight, featuring a massive contingent of about 7,000 soldiers marching with impeccable precision. The procession is a vibrant journey through time, showcasing the evolution of the American soldier. One of the most fascinating aspects is the inclusion of troops dressed in historical replica uniforms, representing different eras of the Army's past. Spectators can see soldiers in the blue and buff uniforms of the Revolutionary War, followed by those representing the Civil War, World War I, World War II, and even the Vietnam War. This living timeline offers a powerful visual lesson in American military history, making the past feel tangible and immediate for all who watch. Beyond the marching soldiers, the parade features an impressive display of military hardware, both vintage and modern. To avoid damaging the historic Arlington Memorial Bridge, the heaviest vehicles are staged in West Potomac Park. From there, colossal 70-ton Abrams tanks, 30-ton Bradley fighting vehicles, and 20-ton Strykers will rumble down the parade route, their sheer size and power commanding awe. These are the machines that form the backbone of the modern U.S. Army. Alongside them are historical vehicles, many provided by private collectors, including iconic Sherman tanks from the Second World War and the unmistakable UH-1 Huey helicopters from the Vietnam era, reminding everyone of the technological advancements over the decades. The spectacle is not limited to the ground. The skies above Washington, D.C. will also be part of the show. A series of carefully coordinated flyovers are planned, featuring a mix of vintage and modern military aircraft. These planes will launch from the nearby Joint Base Andrews, roaring over the parade route at key moments. The sight and sound of these powerful flying machines, from historic warbirds to the latest fighter jets, will add another thrilling dimension to the event. The aerial display is a tribute to the air power that has been crucial to the nation's defense, creating a multi-layered experience that captivates audiences both on the ground and watching from afar. The participants in the march are not just active-duty soldiers. The procession also includes cadets from some of the nation's most prestigious military colleges such as West Point, the Virginia Military Institute, the Citadel, and Texas A&M. Their presence symbolizes the future of the Army, a new generation of leaders preparing to carry the torch of service and duty. The combination of seasoned veterans, active soldiers, historical reenactors, and young cadets creates a rich and diverse tapestry. It's a moving tribute that honors the past, celebrates the present, and looks forward to the future of the United States Army with confidence and pride. President Donald Trump is playing a central and highly visible role throughout the day's festivities. He is observing the entire parade from a specially constructed 100-foot-wide reviewing stand located on the north side of Constitution Avenue. This prime vantage point allows him to view the full procession as it marches past. He's not alone on the stand. He is joined by a host of distinguished guests, including several brave recipients of the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military decoration. The official start of the parade occurs when the Secretary of the Army, Daniel P. Driscoll, and the Army Chief of Staff, General Randy George, formally report to the President, marking the commencement of the official proceedings with full military decorum. Following the main parade, President Trump will preside over two deeply meaningful ceremonies. The first is a swearing-in ceremony for a group of new Army recruits. In this public display, these young men and women will take their oath of enlistment, formally committing themselves to serving the country. This will be immediately followed by a re-enlistment ceremony for current soldiers who have chosen to extend their service. These ceremonies, led by the Commander-in-Chief, are designed to be a powerful and inspiring moment, highlighting the personal commitment that lies at the heart of the all-volunteer force and giving the public a direct view of this solemn promise. The grand finale of the formal events will feature a spectacular demonstration by the Army's elite parachute team, the Golden Knights. In a display of incredible skill and precision, the team will descend from the sky and land perfectly in the ellipse, the large park area just south of the White House. Upon landing, one of the parachutists will have the honor of presenting President Trump with an American flag. This dramatic conclusion is designed to be a memorable and patriotic bookend to the formal parade, combining thrilling aerial acrobatics with a poignant symbol of national pride and respect for the office of the President. Throughout the event, the President's actions are meant to underscore his role as Commander-in-Chief and to express his personal gratitude and respect for the armed forces. By taking such a hands-on part in the day's activities, from reviewing the troops to leading the enlistment ceremonies, he is placing the military front and center. This very public display of appreciation is a key theme of the entire celebration. It aims to reinforce the bond between the nation's leadership and its service members, making for a day filled with powerful symbolism and ceremonial significance that will be remembered for years to come. Preparing Washington, D.C. for a celebration of this enormous scale has been a monumental logistical challenge. To ensure the safety of the public and the smooth flow of the parade, extensive security measures have been put in place. A massive 2.5 square mile area in the downtown core has been closed to all traffic, a closure that began nearly a week ago and will last until Monday morning. Anyone wishing to enter the designated parade viewing areas must pass through screening checkpoints managed by the Secret Service. This level of security is essential for an event involving the President and thousands of military personnel, ensuring a safe environment for the tens of thousands of spectators. The logistical planning extends far beyond just road closures and security. Thousands of participating soldiers needed to be housed and fed, a task that required creative solutions. Many are being accommodated on cots set up inside large federal office buildings, such as those belonging to the General Services Administration and the Department of Agriculture. Transportation has also been significantly impacted. Commercial flights at the nearby Ronald Reagan National Airport are scheduled to be paused for several hours during the flyovers. Even the waterways are affected, with the tidal basin and a section of the Potomac River closed for the entire day to secure the area. After the parade and official ceremonies conclude, the celebration is set to continue into the evening with a more relaxed and festive atmosphere on the National Mall. A large country music concert has been planned, offering free entertainment for the public. This will be followed by a spectacular fireworks show, a classic way to cap off a day of national celebration. However, a shadow of uncertainty looms over these evening events. The weather forecast predicts a possibility of thunderstorms later in the day, which could potentially jeopardize or delay the concert and the fireworks display, a common challenge for large outdoor events in the city. Despite the potential for bad weather, the day is set to be a landmark event. The combination of celebrating the Army's 250th anniversary and the President's 79th birthday makes it a unique and multifaceted occasion. The sheer scale of the parade, the display of historical and modern military might, and the extensive citywide preparations all point to an event designed to leave a lasting impression. It is a day for Americans to come together, to reflect on their history, and to celebrate the men and women of the armed forces in a grand, unforgettable style.